what we have here is the enable mode, which is more like saying a place where you can view all the commands that are configured, or you can view all the configurations on a device. But one beautiful thing about enable mode is that it can also help you when you want to do a debug. We'll see what debugs are. Again, like I said, this, even though this is a CCNA course, I try to go beyond CCNA just so that you get a confidence as well. But you can also, at this particular mode, this is where you can save your configurations. So sometimes you write, you do your configurations and all that, and you want to save it. You could do, there's this command saying write, and when you do that, it can save the configuration. Sometimes you can do another command that does that, is copy running configuration to startup configuration. We'll see what that means. And it will also can save configurations that you've done. Running configuration is what you've configured, and startup configuration is what is saved in your memory, so that when the device is starting again, it's more like the ones that are already there. And then running configuration is what you've configured now. So you can save the one you've configured now into a startup configuration, but we'll see how that works. But basically, enable mode helps you to not just look at configurations, but also helps you to save configuration, debug as well. And yeah, basically that's what this particular mode does. The next mode is what we refer to as the global configuration mode, because we've seen where once you access a device remotely or even using the console cable, you get to the user mode or execution mode. And then from there, you'll be able to move to the enable mode, which is where you get to see the configurations. But where you actually send configurations, or where you actually configure the device, is the global configuration mode. So in the global configuration mode is where you actually configure the device. In order to get to that particular mode, you have to type configure terminal. So you say configure terminal. And then when you do configure terminal, it takes you to another mode. One unique thing about this mode is that if you look clearly, this mode was, let's start with the first mode. The first mode, which we saw, was this mode. We said the symbol is a bit different. And then when we type enable, we went to a different mode. We went to this mode, which is enable mode or privilege mode. Now, when we wanted to go to global configuration mode, we type configure terminal, and you realize that it's changed. Now it's a bit different from the previous one. So this is how you get to know which mode you are working in. So based on the kind of things you're seeing on that line, you'll be able to tell that, hey, I'm in this particular mode. And so at this point in time, seeing this config and the hash sign tells you that you are in the global configuration mode, meaning this is where you'll be doing your configuration. So without being in this mode, you'll have some limited capability on how to go about configurations.